Hey guys, so I've never actually done one of these before, both what I'm filming and what I'm doing for this. I'm going to be staying up pretty late because I have a lot of homework, so I'm going to do what is known to college students is called a all-nighter. You're basically going to stay up all night just to do homework and catch up with everything, and it does involve a lot of caffeine, a lot of willpower, and I just have a lot of stuff to do, and I've been really behind, and I need to get on it, basically. So I'm going to try my best to get a lot of stuff done. And so I will just be doing like check-ins, basically, every couple of hours. I'll tell you what time it is and what's going on with my homework. But this is what I have to do for tonight. This is my magical board that keeps me on track. These are all my homeworks I need to get done. I at least need to get to the where it says artist paper. Or artist, because that's a paper I need to write. So I'll at least have to get to there. And then there's just some extra stuff I need to get done as well. A giant stack of homework. It may not look like much, but it actually looks. It's a lot of reading. I gotta read this little book right there, and that book, and I gotta do a lot of math homework. I gotta do some graphic design homework. And underneath that is the research paper, and the artist paper, and the term paper I need to write. So that's my homework. That's what I'll be doing for the next several hours, and hopefully getting done with enough time for me to actually get maybe a little bit of sleep. And if not, I do have a caffeinated beverage chilling out in my fridge, so that'll hopefully help me stay awake. And if I don't get a lot of sleep, if I actually get to go to sleep, it'll help me stay awake for class tomorrow. It's a win-win, right? So this show will be interesting, so I'll keep you updated how everything's going. And I'll make a couple of rolls. No like videos or anything going on, just music. Just me, music, and that lovely pile of homework I showed you. Alright, let's do this. Hey guys. So just to kind of check in, I finished all of the paper readings you guys saw sitting on that pile. Now I'm going to start this reading. I have about 3 chapters to read. Kind of long and dry, so it takes about 3.5 minutes to read each page. And I have about, so I basically have like 60 some pages left, and it's going to take me 3 minutes to read that. So 6 times 3 is 18, so it's going to take me about 3 minutes per page to read that. It's going to take me a little over, like roughly 2 hours, 2.5, no, 3 hours to read this. So probably next time I check in, you'll still see me reading that. Or I might just have gotten done and I'm working on something else. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I haven't needed my caffeinated beverage yet. I'm still pretty awake, which is nice. I figured by now I'd start getting tired, but I'm still doing pretty good. Still have a couple other things to do as well as my homework. So I'm going to try to hit some of that right now before I go to the reading. I might just talk to you guys after the reading. And it is currently 11:38. So it did take me a couple hours to read those papers. Granted, there was a small period of a break because I was talking on the phone. And I didn't get started till later because I was talking to a friend and I print stuff out. And I had YouTube that distracted me a little. So I probably could have started a little earlier, but it's okay. The only thing that bothers me about reading this is that, you know, since it takes me about 3 minutes to read each page, usually my reading like speed is 1.5 minutes per page. Like that's norm. Don't be jealous of my reading skillet, but that's usually what it is. It's now 2 times that just to read this book. But I should probably get back to it, so continuing this all-nighter thing for homework. And I will see you guys probably in the next 3 hours-ish. We'll see. Alright, it is now 3 in the morning. I'm surprisingly not very tired. That's really weird. I mean, I worked out like midnight. So, I mean, I felt like that would give me some energy for like maybe a little bit of time, like for like an hour or two, but I'm still oddly wide awake. They look exhausted. Look at this. So sad. They look exhausted, but I still feel pretty awake. Just finished the reading of that little book, so I get to take a quick shower, and then I get to skim through this book and redraw what I'm doing for my project. So I'm doing a wire project. I drew out a bunch of ideas, but in essence I'm basically doing this idea. I'm making an owl for my mom. And I'm gonna redraw it, so I have like those two on its own sheet of paper. And then I will maybe try to get like an hour or two of sleep, maybe. Or I just will say fuck it and just get coffee before I go to class. And just go to sleep after this class, which doesn't end until 1 p.m. Woo! Being alive. Way too long. So, I get a nap and then I have to do stuff. So yeah. So I'll probably check in at least before I take that hour or two sleep. Or like in a little bit, or when I finish it. And go from there. Yes, this is the college life, people. You do crazy shit like staying up till the next day to get homework done. Be serious about this shit. Then you get sick, and then you have to work through that, and that's just not fun either. It's not all loveliness, guys. College is fun and all, and you see all like the fun partying and stuff, but this is what it comes down to, though. You get stuck doing this shit. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. So it is pretty much 4 in the morning. I'm not really tired. I'm debating on maybe taking like a quick nap. Get my 1 hour of sleep before I have to get up to register and just stay up to go to classes and stuff. Or I just might just stay up. But I feel like my brain's kind of past the point of like absorbing anything though, so I'm just gonna stop with the homework. I pretty much am caught up for today, so I got all like 3D art stuff and the religion stuff done, so that's good. I have math tutor later, so I just do the math stuff there, so that's okay. Graphic design not till Monday. And the wire figure I can just work on in class tomorrow and then over the weekend. So yeah, and I can actually maybe get to those papers that are due in April that I should probably work on. So that'll be nice. And some of those are not even due till Monday, so I don't technically have to do them right away. Probably should though, because I have a test in math next week and graphic design starting to like really go for projects. Same with 3D art, so I probably should do these over the weekend. That's what it is to do an all-nighter as a college student. It's not as exciting as you would think. I thought it would be more exciting. Mainly with a lot of music listening, some Facebooking. I didn't get too distracted, but it's really easy to get distracted. Maybe playing with some apps. But I got pretty much everything done. I wouldn't recommend it all the time. The less sleep you get, the more like your short-term memory starts failing and your brain starts kind of deteriorating. You start getting brain damage because your brain's not getting that time, which sleep is supposedly supposed to help your brain heal and like put all the little pieces back together. So if you continually do this all-nighter stuff and don't sleep ever, even if just it's like a little bit of sleep, it's still better than none. Now granted, your short-term memory is probably shit if you're just getting like 3 hours of sleep all the time, unless your body's used to it. Then I'm pretty sure, I wouldn't recommend it still. I wouldn't recommend doing this like all the time. I wouldn't even make it this weekly thing. I would try to get all your homework done like sooner rather than later or closer, like the day before. Then you're like cramming everything down and you're like, what you do with your homework. It's basically like this well of homework coming at you and you're just trying to kick it down. So you tired, took a shower and wearing your pajamas, you know. So, be jealous. But that's the excitingness of having an all-nighter. And I'm really tired, so this is what happens when I'm really tired. I get really weird and I don't know why. It's gonna be interesting because I'm not tired, which is weird. And, you know, like I took a nap earlier today, so, well, actually technically yesterday. So, you know, I still think I would be tired though because I'm going on a lot of, like, going past 12 hours of being alive. Way past 12 hours. Like, let's see. If I didn't take the nap, it would be 24 hours at 8 o'clock. So, yeah. I should be tired. Why am I not tired? What's wrong with me? Yes. So, children, please do not do all-nighters. I wouldn't recommend it. If you do happen to do an all-nighter, and I don't know why I'm not tired, don't ask me, but most people usually get tired during them, so usually there's coffee, caffeine. I do have a caffeinated beverage. Chilling out in my fridge. Just didn't drink it because I wasn't really tired, and I feel like now that it's 4, I'm gonna have like breakfast here like in 3 hours. I'd rather just have coffee at this point. Caramel macchiato. I'll be so happy. Especially if it's made right and it doesn't burn my mouth because I did that earlier this week. So, I'm gonna stop rambling. So, what was the main point? I wouldn't recommend an all-nighter. Also, it makes you look tired. It's not really good for your brain. But if you do an all-nighter, you know, make sure you have caffeine. Make sure you also have a stopping point. Like, know that if you are just not retaining anything, then you probably should just go to bed. You know, don't continue even though you're like, oh, I need to get this done. I mean, unless it's something dire that you have to do right now. It's like, if it's like due later, if it's due the next day, like the day after the day you're trying to go for. So basically, like, if it's Wednesday and you go into Thursday morning and the thing's not due till Friday, then you can work on it during Thursday night. Don't sit there and try to get it done because there's just no reason to. You're just overdoing it, guys. You're overdoing it. That's what I would say on all-nighters. Make sure you subscribe to my main channel. That gets posted every Monday. These are kind of like my random life things. So it's kind of like, this is what happens in my life. This is what's gonna happen, and you're gonna get randomness of my life, like this stuff. So if you're interested in that, you can keep watching this channel. You can subscribe to this channel. Any social media stuff is also in the bottom, along with the link to my other channel. And yeah, I'm gonna maybe tinker around my iPad and maybe take a nap. Set an alarm just in case I fall asleep. You know, that'd be bad if I fell asleep and I didn't wake up because I really have to go to class. So, I'm gonna set an alarm and then probably dig around my iPad. Maybe sleep. We'll see. So I'm gonna go no matter what. So I'll see you guys later and have a good day.